MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Alex Gordon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-0 the count. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Heath Fillmyer will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Third baseman,
Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Digging in now, Bo Bichette. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Hot shot on the ground is short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 4 pitches. In is Jorge Soler, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jorge Soler goes down to become the 1st out here in the 2nd inning. Salvador Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Perez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joe Carter. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the 1st out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Kevin.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted the other way to left center. Going after it is Gordon. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Billy.
So coming to the plate, Billy McKinney. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-hit. So stepping in, Kelvin Gutierrez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. In there for strike one, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Here comes the first pitch. Brett Phillips comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adalberto Mondesi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He's been a major factor in the series with 4 hits and 6 RBIs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. So striding in, Reese McGuire. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first. A 3. First offering on its way. Alex Gordon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Gordon is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Whit Merrifield is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Now with the plate, Jorge Soler will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Wow, that's force.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Paul Molitor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Phillips is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Joe Carter. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Jay's off to a good start. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. First offering on its way.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
O'Hearn, a native Texan. He was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Billy McKinney.
The center fielder, Billy.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Soler going back into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's Merrifield. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Digging in to try it again, Kelvin Gutierrez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Brett Phillips will bat next. At the knees, strike one. And he takes strike two.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready for another shot now. Adalberto Mondesi. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Paul Molitor. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He's got it 1 away. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
0-1, here's the pitch. Left center, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Throw won't get him. Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Eric Skoglund will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. At the plate, Joe Carter. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The center fielder, number 28.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. For the first pitch, a check at first. He's set. Here it comes. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Alex Gordon. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Whit Merrifield stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Behind 0-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps. Last half of the 7th here, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
The batter,
in now, Reese McGuire. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. This is popped up. O'Hearn is under it. 2 gone.
the batter, number 19, second baseman, Paul Molitor.
Stepping in, Paul Molitor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and deep to left center field. Phillips is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Jays add 1 more on the solo home. And up steps Salvador Perez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fouled away. Fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Case. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going,
Now
oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Just keeping him close. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. Guerrero rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Stepping in now, Joe Carter. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Joe Carter, number 399 now for his career, as this lead swells to 7-0. Scott Barlow comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 28, Billy.
At the plate, Billy McKinney. He went deep back in the 5th. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's into the bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting.
These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the line.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 2. Now to the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Standing in, Brett Phillips. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Yeah, if he's going to pound his...
And he got him as the Blue Jays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
8-0.